Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Jazz SMP on day 30. It is 30 days. It's actually kind of surprising. I don't know how we got here. Anyways, so today's episode, I'm going to be working more on my minigame. Going to be adding another build in here. And before we do any of that, I'm going to be placing rats all over Spacebear's base. As I feel like I'm kind of in the mischievous pranking mood, so let's go do that. Now, hope I have enough to get over. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. Okay, so I don't know when should be on. I'm just kind of in this pranking mood, as she still has a lot to do. So I'm just gonna place one here. One here. I also got a lot of cheese. I don't know what she's gonna do with this rat infestation that's going on in her base. But I think it'll just be kind of like one of those funny things. Oh, up there. Nope, don't want that one there. Sad thing is that it doesn't actually say that they're rats, but I think it'll just be funny. I don't want to remove any of her clovers because those were a pain to get. So I'll just place one there in the corner. So let me quickly put these everywhere, then I'll be right back. Okay, now I got them all placed. So I placed a lot of them in the cupboards here. I added a little cheese trail leading to the huge hoard that I have down here. I don't know, they're just kind of everywhere. So I wish Spacebear luck on getting... Ooh, wait. I should have added one up here. Let me quickly go down here and grab one. Hold up. Okay. And then, oh. Okay, anyways, at first I thought those numbers were moving. Oh. I keep on, like, finding small little spots. I should have added some, but oh well. Not the end of the world. And then I added a couple down here. I didn't go fully down her tunnel, but I added at least a couple there. Anyways, on to our next project, which is going to be back over by the minigame area. It looks like I'm going to need to get some more XP first. So let me do that, and then we'll head on over there. Alright, I got some XP now from my Armadillo shop, or XP shop. But first, before we head over to the amusement park, I forgot I should probably show you guys the small improvements that Moon has done. Like, look at this. This is such a cool build. And this is, what is that, frame double slab? Huh. It looks super cool. Just like the amount of detail to this. And then you go on the inside, you have kind of a, I guess the Rana mob, but in this case, on this server would be Moon. And then like all her little vibrant journey stuff that she has for sale. But yeah, that's like one of the main additions over here. And then a couple of the trees. She has her little parrot here, Perry the parrot. And then, I don't know if I showed you guys this, but she does have a little path leading over to the train station and her copper shop. She got a new horn in there now. Otherwise, yeah, that's the main additions, other than just updating the mushroom shop too. with Spacebear collecting some stuff from the Bausch room. Yeah, seems like everyone has a Spacebear head. Funny enough. Anyways, let's head on over to the amusement park, and then we'll go from there. So, oh wait, I always get turned around here. And then things don't load. Let's see, here's my hole. My temporary hole. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to kind of work on the starting area. I'm gonna finish laying out all these paths here. See if I kind of like how big it is. I don't know, but for right now, it's gonna be super fun. That I think. I don't know. We'll see. Like, I'm kind of looking at this now, and I'm like, man, this seems a little small compared to everything here. Oh dear. Anyways, but yeah, I'm gonna be filling all this in, and then we'll go from there. So, I'll catch you guys after the time lapse.
Got a ticket to nowhere. Come and fly away with me tonight. Can you stay till the morning? Can you tell me that everything's alright? Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. In your eyes, on your body. You don't have to tell me you don't care. I just need you to hold me. I just need you to show me anything. Lose my mind and I'm falling for you. I can't help but be in need of us two. Got a ticket to nowhere. When the fighting is over, it goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes on and on and on and on, on and on and on. It goes.
And now with that time lapse out of the way, we currently have our new dungeon. Now, I could easily get lost in here, so it's gonna be fine. As like I decorated all of these up, thought like these little torches from like the macaws would work with a little polish andesite, and behind it kind of like be a little holder. All these little small rooms, I kind of left them dark so that I know that they're small rooms. And then we have these bigger rooms. Same with these back here. These will be where the mobs will be at for like the statues, so you can get your treasure from. And speaking of these rooms, I'm gonna be reaching out to maybe a couple of Jazzians, or they reach out to me on like Discord or something. I'll be posting a Discord post here soon. Let's just say that. Maybe reaching out to them, they're like, hey, I got a few rooms open if you want to decorate. Like, I haven't thought of like any of the themes just yet. I need to go through like all of my dungeon D&D books, or like kind of like dungeon creation stuff, to kind of like get an idea of what I want. But so far, I really do like this area. Now, it took me 6 hours to do this, so I had to take a small break. And during that break, I could not stop thinking about this. Literally, I was even thinking, what's the next project I should work on next? No, my brain was still on this. Like, I want to work with like this kinds of stuff, with like the levels, and then yeah, it is pretty bad. And then we have our main last level here. I need to work on. There's a lot I need to work on in here. But if there's any Jazzians that do want to help, I'm gonna be paying them like for like the larger room areas, like maybe 10 netherite coins, 10 to 15, I'm not sure. Now for the rooms, like when we actually do build them, like maybe it will most likely be me. This is just kind of like a basic size. Like basically I could expand upon it if I want to later, as long as it doesn't encroach into any of the other spots. So like this doesn't have to be the size that it is. It could be like, I don't know, like 15 by 15 or something, as long as it's an odd number. Make this one to like kind of a crystal cave or something. Ooh, crystal cave, that's a good idea. Anyways, so I'm thinking for this next part, because like I said, I was trying to think of the next project, but the next one I want to work on is actually these little cyan spots, as these are going to be where the gates are at. So like, hey, I completed this area, now could go into this section or that section or something, I don't know, but that's kind of the idea. It's like level 1, level 2, then level 3, level 4, level 5, level 6, and then just kind of go with this one for 7 through 9, and then level 10 will be the last one, and then maybe go up to like level 20 or something, or as many as we can, just to see how long they'll last. I'm not sure, but hey, I think it'll be fun. I need to go grab a few more statues. I went over to Moon's shop and bought a cow statue. I was really hoping that she would have a witch statue, but sadly no, so I might have to go witch hunting here soon to see if I could get a witch statue, but witches are hard to come by on here, let's just say that. Anyways, enough talk about all that. Let's I don't know where my train of thought went. You know those moments when you're just like, hey, I had this whole train of thought running, and then all of a sudden you lost that thought. It went off the rails. You don't know where it went. Like it, and you're just kind of stuck there like, that happens to me a little too much. Anyways, so I think the next part I'm going to be working on is the music part, as that'll be super simple. I could easily set that up. Now, if I go into my inventory, like you see the cow here that I showed you, or if we go to the side, I created a dungeon crawler disc. Now, this is only accessible in creative, so I'm gonna have to go in there and grab a lot, because I need at least 13. But basically what is going to happen is I'm going to place one in each corner here, a few in the center, so that like we get a full-on ambiance of the dungeon. So yeah, it's going to be super nice. Ooh, I should grab these. I don't know who has the amethyst permit. I think it's Kingdom. He's been working on his grocery shop though, so I'm gonna have to grab a bunch of amethysts myself for the time being. But I do want to add these into like a cool decoration in the dungeon somewhere. Maybe in like a little treasure room if I make that in the one of the small rooms. I don't know, we'll just have to see. Like, I have plans. It's just whether or not they'll come to fruition, we'll see. Anyways, let me grab those music discs and then I'll be right back. Okay, and I got them. It didn't really take me very long. It's just I usually like to keep me from going to creative, like showing that not on camera as much as possible, because this is supposed to be survival. But sometimes like we have our own mod on here, so I have to go in there, add stuff, create them. The only thing that we have in our mod that I don't have to go into creative for is all of our goat horns that I make, which I did add a couple more when I added the dungeon stuff. So have fun with that, man. Anyways, so let's see here. Let me grab a note block, or no, not a note block, a jukebox. I don't know how many I'm gonna need for the time being, but I am planning on opening up the chunk borders to see where everything's at. So I do want one in the corner here. I kind of want it like right under here somehow. So yeah. Let me quickly set this up and then we'll go from there. So I got my orange wool in. This just kind of helps me figure out where the placement for these jukeboxes will be. Some of them might have to be closer, I'm not sure, as they can get out of range pretty quickly. So from what I know, I might have to do about here-ish for this one, because then it's far away from that one. Because then let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. Actually, that's not bad. If I go about here-ish, that'll be in range of 2 of them. So yeah, that's not bad. So these center ones are actually pretty spot on in my opinion. So that's good. And then we have the inner ones, because this one also has its own thing as well. And then we have the very center one. So let's see, there's going to be... There isn't going to be a center note block here, but there will be for the outside ones. So, and then there will be one in the actual center. Because you can't exactly hear the outer ones all the way, but maybe you can, I don't know. Just some things to try out. But on that note, let's make a bunch of jukeboxes. Let's make at least 20 to start off with, just to see if that works. Wrong spot already. Now this is where all my redstone is like most likely going to be. I'll have to adjust it as we go through this whole thing, but I think it'll be fine. And then that's all for that. And now last one, of course, it's the very center one. Now for the very center one, this is going to be interesting. So to start off, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition this just a little bit. So it won't be exactly center, but it'll be pretty close. And then I'm going to start off with the... Let's see. So you're going to come down from here in the little elevator that I'm going to be making. And then that's when the music starts, once it lands here somewhere, I'm assuming. Well, to start off with, let's just set this up to be like about here-ish. So that way it'll give me time to like add repeaters all the way up to here and they'll be fine. So I need to grab a bunch of these. Do I not have... Okay, I don't have very many repeaters. 41. That should be fine. So the farthest ones are going to be the far corner ones, so I will have to set up redstone all over there. I'm going to try to use as little repeaters as I can, though. Just so that I could get the right amount needed for them. And then this is when they'll cross here. I'm also just create a little underpass. And then this will hop off here to go to this one. This is the one that's going to be probably checking constantly if there's a player inside here. And what I mean by that is, like, in order for the music to keep running, like I'm planning on doing a loop, is that one of the note blocks on here is going to constantly check to see, hey, is the game still going? Yes? Okay, I'll send a signal out again. So it's going to constantly do that. I'm going to need a lot of redstone. Ow. Alright, and now I have one more section over here, and then I'm going to be good to start testing where redstone goes. I also need to add like a looping mechanism in here, because I don't know how long this game is going to go, so I'm going to have to figure out that too. And when I was testing this on like a testing world really quickly to see if this will work with note blocks, I did not realize that note blocks constantly output a redstone signal. So I'm gonna have to figure out a different looping mechanism, which is gonna be interesting. Okay. So the first thing I could probably do actually is get some shears and then start removing these, because these are going to get in the way already. So, and then these ones will go out to these far ones over here. Alright, I got rid of all the unneeded wool. So now we can get started. So let me get the rest of the redstone placed, and then... Actually, should I? Yeah, I probably should. At least get all this done. And then we could figure out what I need to do to get this to work. As this is going to be interesting. I really do not know how many repeaters I'm going to need. So I'm just assuming I got the right amount, 41, right now. As hopefully I won't need that much. Just for this music portion. I want to get this done mainly first. Yeah, I want to get this done first mainly because I want at least like the ambient music as close to the dungeon as I can, so that like, hey, if it's like 10 blocks down, you're not going to get into these weird like portions of the dungeon where it's like, hey, there's no music going, or something like that. Okay, so now that I got that, I'm going to replace this one with a button for the time being. I might actually do it by the chunk, because I think that'll be better, actually. Yeah. Because then, like, I already know like a good amount. That's usually like 16 away. But with the button in the center here, yeah, it'll easily be transferable, except for that one clear over there. And okay, so I got 2 of them, but that's because they were closer. So then I guess I'll need to do this. So I need to remember that these 2 are in the outside portion. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, the next part we have going is the droppers and hoppers. I have how many droppers? Okay. I did not realize I was a hopper horde, or dropper horde. Probably because of the amount of dungeons I've been to on here that has those. Let's see, I made 20, so I need 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because then I only need to make 15 hopper mine cards for what I'm about to do. So let me just at least set this up. Okay, so I know for sure there's gonna be one here, and then this is gonna go into there. Actually, or is it? I think it'll be fine, actually, with how I'm gonna do it, though. Yeah, let's just try it without, and then we'll see. Because then this will go into here. Ow, ow. Darn campfire. So happy for the campfire mod we have on here to stop mobs from spawning, but oh my gosh, it can get annoying. Because right now it's in the way. Totally. Not. Okay. I'm actually gonna grab a different color for this part. I'm just gonna grab white wool. I'm gonna try to color coordinate all my stuff for the time being. Just so that I can know where things are going and whatnot, and you guys could maybe follow along. Okay, 64, that should be plenty. Okay, I don't need my hoe on me at the moment. Okay, so now, this will go on through here, this will go up through there. Okay. Oh crap, I need to figure out how many repeaters I did for the centerpiece. I guess I'm not done completely. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. So I could do 3 repeaters there. Cool. I'm gonna move this jukebox by 1 over, so that I don't interfere with the redstone. Actually, 2 over. Okay. And then do something like this. Ta-da! And then I got my looping mechanism. So there's gonna be like ever so slight, like 6 ticks delay. It's not horrible. Wish it could be better, but for right now it's gonna work. And then let's grab you. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Grab these, put them here. Okie dokie. How am I supposed to test this now? Perfect. Okay. So now, I'm assuming this is gonna work. Yes. Okay. So once this is done, it'll send the disc down here up to here. It'll go into the dropper. You just heard the click. In other words, it shot the dropper into the thing, so then it'll repeat the song again. So that's perfect, actually. Oops. The next part, after I get all these set up, so is going to be setting up the whole detecting player thing. That's gonna have to take a couple episodes, as I need to build the actual top portion, and then I need to set up this area. So that's gonna take a little bit. Otherwise, I could probably do it right now, but I don't have enough time in the episode to do things like that, sadly. But for right now, I could at least do a little bit of this. So let me get this done, and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, and I think that's all of them. So the last thing I need to do is just place all these music discs that I have into here. So let's start with this one. But actually no, let's just do all of them. I was thinking I could at least like show you guys a sample of it, but I thought, let's just do all of them. Like, I know that all these are copyright free, so because I specifically looked for those, and this one, it's like, yeah, you could just use our music. It is fun. So, yay! I will still leave a link to it down below, so if you guys do want to check out the full song and use it for your own stuff, you definitely can. But for right now, we're just gonna stick with what we got. Okay, sample number 1. Oh. Okay, that's really loud. Ah, that's why. Why are you not going down? Good jukebox, right? I think it stopped working on me. But anyways, yeah, okay. That does not work with how I was thinking, but I think the more jukeboxes I have going at once, the less it'll sound good, I guess. Let me try this again. Yeah, if I go clear out here, you won't hear it, so. But it does sound really cool for the dungeon. I am happy with it. So that's really good. Granted, it's still really loud, but I'll have to adjust that a little bit on the mod side when I get that done. But for right now, it does kind of fit the vibe. So if I'm like kind of running around this place a little bit, like kind of exploring, maybe fighting some monsters, then yeah. Yeah, and if we go to the far corner here, I no longer hear it. But I could at least run around with like full netherite, so I should be fine. So I probably don't even need the 4 outer ones, honestly. So yep, I no longer hear it over here, so yeah, and because of me turning off jukebox music, this one's no longer playing. Or at least you can't hear the music, so but I think it'll work. I'm happy with it. Okay. So now the next part is checking if a player is still playing. So I'll need to set up something here. I do have an idea to do that though. And that is to piston, slime. I'm going to be grabbing two of them. One of them will be going in here. The redstone block on top of it. Now I'm hoping this doesn't become a weird quasi-mechanic thing. So I'm going to test it really quickly. Yeah, it became a quasi-mechanic thing. Darn it. Okay, how can I... Oh, I know. Adjust that. Then I do an observer in the middle. If I had an observer. And then place that, place this. And then I should be able just to... And then it shoots out a signal everywhere. Awesome. Now, with that, I'm gonna get a signal out of here. So basically, like, once this is done, it'll send out a signal here asking this if there's, like, any more players in here. Then, like, yes. So then it'll send a signal through here under the observer. The observer will detect it, and then it'll send out a signal to all the directions that it needs to. Now for this next part, I'm going to be using copper bulb. Let's do the last one, just for the sake of it. And then grabbing a button right now, because like, so once the player goes down, it'll turn this on, telling the machine like to continue looping. Once they die, it'll trigger something in their bed up top, and then it'll come down here. It'll tell this like, hey, no longer send a signal, so then it'll stop it from going. Simple as that. Right now, though, I do want to try to see if it does work for looping, which I'm hoping it would, because there's plenty of time in here for it to do that. It's a 10-minute dungeon thing I found, so it's gonna take a little bit. In the meantime, let's work on the room thing here. The gates. So I'm definitely gonna be needing this. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room in here for it to do this thing. I might have to remove the oak stairs, actually. So sadly, with all the decoration stuff, I'm going to have to redo it just a tad bit to get it to work with redstone. Otherwise, I think it'll be fine. Like, we'll see how it looks after this, though. 'Cause I think it'll look fine, for the most part. Actually doesn't look that bad, looking at it, actually. And then this part's gonna be removed. And then this one. Let's see, this is gonna be level 3 access. So I'm gonna actually remove this one. And then I'm gonna re-put the sign somewhere else. Jeez Louise, that thing is loud. I'm gonna help you guys out and turn OBS down so you don't hear it screaming in your ears. Okay. I will need slime. I'm gonna need a lot more slime than that. I think that'll work for right now. And then I'm going to need honey. I don't have enough honey. Well, off to Leader's shop while that does this thing. Actually, I'm gonna stop it from moving right now. Because that is really loud and I can't hear anything else. Sorry about that. I did not realize how loud that was going to be. Okay, now I should be back here and no longer hear the dungeon crawling, so yeah, it's still going, but we no longer hear it. That's good. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely place honey in the middle here. Okay. And so then next part I'm going to need is pistons. Lots of sticky pistons. I might as well just grab a stack. I might go through it all, I might not, I don't know. All I know is I'm gonna need a lot of them. Okay, let's replace these ones with these. Okay. Now this next part... Ooh. I think it literally goes like this, that I have set up. Because I do have this set up on a testing world. I can't remember how to do it. I did take screenshots though, so I'll probably to look for that. Yeah, I think this is literally how it goes. And then it goes like that. I will have to add space up here. And then figure out how far up this needs to go. That's why I have obsidian. Right now, I think I'm gonna try this. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll need something like that. I'll need to grab that. Oop. Aw, man, it did grab something. Because I don't want her to grab that. Okay. So let me grab some tough. And then 24. So this is how it's gonna go. And then I'm going to, ooh. I was trying to figure out like if I want to make it differentiated. I might do that actually. Do a little bit of this. Yeah, that looks really nice. And then that only pushes upwards. So then now at least grabs this. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm actually happy about that. But let's see how... I actually want that one lower. One NC bitsy lower. Let's grab a dropper here. Oh, that's right. Let's do this here. I was dealing with this issue before too. So I need to grab a note block. And another observer. That was my fault. I'll definitely say that's my fault. Okay, so something's still not working quite right. Okay, there we go. Got it. I think because of the 4 tick, it registered it as like hitting it twice. So. Okay. That took a lot longer than it should have, I feel like. Let's go down underneath and check to see what this looks like. Ooh, I need to... man, I placed it the wrong way. Hey. Okay, that should have worked now, right? Yes. Because I wanted the gate just a little bit below. So then it could still go by and do stuff. Like for your next part. Okay, I will probably have to adjust these a little bit. But now I could do the same thing with all this side. So that's good. Level 2, wait, this was level 1? I guess that would make sense. And then I could set that one as level 2. Okay. I thought that side was level 1 and that side was level 2. Apparently not. Okay. And now... Oh, I need to also reposition this one. Okay. Okay. So, with all of this now, there's my gate. So I'm definitely going to have to add a lot more space up above. But those are only for like the actual gate sections. Now that I got like a little blueprint going, I should be able to just like copy and pasta throughout all of it. So I'm probably going to call the episode good there. Like, I know I mentioned that I was going to work on my port city, try to get another build in there, but I don't know, a lot of it was taken up by the dungeon this episode, as I did want to kind of get a lot of this done. I don't know, let's just say this. I'm very hyper-focused on the whole dungeon idea. So hopefully next episode we'll do other stuff other than the dungeon, but no guarantee. But by next episode, I'll at least try to get all the gates put in, and then we could work on maybe setting up the redstone for like the next time we work on this, or maybe get the flying or the elevator done. I don't know. Lots of things could happen between now and the next episode. Let's just say that. But I am happy with how this is coming along. Really, really happy. There's still a few quirks I'm working on as trying to figure out as far as like the machine, the artifacts thing. Yeah, there's still quite a bit. Otherwise, I think we are good. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you thought of this episode and whatnot. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!